Hi there folks, welcome to the Luggage Lab at Levers.com. I'm as always Dave, and as usual wearing a Hawaiian shirt. Today joining me is Dustin. Alright, today we are going to be doing a review of a bag that we actually don't carry here in the store.
No, I'm going to throw it up here on the table.
Let's see it.
This is the Monos Carry On Pro. We get asked for this bag so often if we can get it, if we can carry it. The truth is, Dave, it's consumer direct. You have to, they sell to individuals, not to stores like Levers Luggage or Levers.com. I had never seen one of these. I didn't really know where this was from. I had kind of seen all the advertisements on the internet like everybody else, and I wanted to just see. I wanted to see this one for myself. So I have not done much research in this, and I know you're not as familiar with this bag either.
Yep.
So this is a true, sincere review of this Monos Carry On Pro. Let me open this.
You want to open it?
I want to open it.
It is a factory seal right now. We have never seen this bag, so this is exciting times.
Sealed. Yeah, let's get into it, Dave.
Yep.
So I guess talk about. Well, I'm gonna cut into the center here. So
he's got a butter knife there that he's using.
It is. It's a Kershaw butter knife. Whoa. Look at this, Dave.
Journey on. Ooh. Here. We'll
so
lean
Dave,
that
you can
forward.
show that to him. This bag, we ordered this on December 15th last year. Ooh, it's got a nice little
Got a
sound.
little bag.
That's cool. I'm gonna take this down.
So it was ordered on December 15th. When did it arrive?
It came on December 22nd, so 7 days, 1 week, very quick turnaround time.
With a weekend in there and around the holidays, got to give them props. They got it to us quickly. The packaging just on the outside. This is a nice box. This is a sturdy box. I don't have any worries that this is going to show up to my house all beat up or anything. It's a cardboard box. It's a sturdy box. Good job on them.
No, super well sealed. And I think one of the big things that we should just start off with this is $295 is what we paid retail.
$295.
$295, and it was free shipping and there was no tax. So it did ship from, where did it ship from?
I believe that's up in British Columbia, somewhere around Vancouver, and made it down here to Albuquerque, New Mexico in 1 week's time around the holidays, including a weekend there. So again, I have no complaint on that. What's in the bag?
Man,
what do we got?
I'm gonna get in trouble because it's nice. Like from the first impression, it's like,
Okay.
oh no, it's a nice looking bag.
Okay.
All right, cool. So pull that out. Let's see.
All right. What do we got?
Man.
Okay.
So
let's before we open it up or anything, this is a carry-on. This is sold as a carry-on piece of luggage. Do we have any paperwork on it that shows what its dimensions are?
you have the box over here.
Yeah.
There's probably a note in here.
Is there a note in there?
Let's see.
Ooh, do we have anything? Or no, that's just a silicone pack.
No.
Okay. So officially, carry-on luggage is what size?
22 by 14 by 9. That's my standard.
22 by 14 by 9. Let's see, according to my math, this bag is about 21 and a half to the top of the bag, and if I include the handle, that's right at 22, so it's hitting that dimension perfectly. By 14, and I'm coming in at about 13 and a quarter, so I'm perfect on that one. And 9, as far as our depth goes, I'm right on 9. So this bag does fit as far as all of our carry-on dimensions. It's 100% on there. I have one other little thing that I want to figure out before we go any further.
I'm so excited to open that bag. I really am. I want to see how the wheels go and the handle.
He's a kid at Christmas right now, but I want to know how much does this bag weigh? And using our Victorinox scale, officially, we are going to call this
8.5.
8.2 pounds. He rounded way up. It's 8.2 pounds according to our Victorinox scale. So that's on par with it's not super light, it's not super heavy. It's average, we'll say.
To me, that's competitive. That, I mean, what are you asking for? You know, that's pretty light. So cool. So it checks both those boxes pretty well. So I'm gonna just start, I wanna grab these handles. Okay. I wanna look at these wheels. Wow. Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay, you've got a built-in TSA approved lock here. And then I want to do the handle.
How many stages does that have?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. So Dave,
Yep.
again, I was told I needed a soapbox to work with you, but this is adequate for me. How about you?
Okay. One thing that is interesting is the trigger for the pull handle is on the underside. Most of them are on the top, so you can hit it with your thumb. This is a little bit awkward because as you're carrying it or whatnot, you're constantly pushing that trigger. If I had it to do, I would have put it on top. That's a real subtle thing. Not a make it or break it kind of thing, but
handle's tall enough for you though.
the handle, I'm 6'4". The handle is definitely tall enough for me.
And
As far as ergonomics go, I'm not wild about the handle. It's not the worst I've ever seen. It's not the best I've ever seen.
$295.
$295.
Let's see the pocket.
Okay.
You do the pocket.
Let's open that guy up. On the front, nice thing about this bag is it does have a computer case. So if you are in the middle of the airport and you want to get to your laptop, you want to get to your book, you want to get to your Snickers bar, you don't have to open the entire suitcase. A lot of hard side suitcases do not have a front pocket. This one does. Let's use our backup camera over here. Open that sucker up and show that off to the backup camera. And we'll see.
No, it's good placement, and you can tell, Dave, it's kind of like hinting that there's going to be more volume on the inside.
Yeah, there are a couple compartments on that, so you can put your electronics, you can put USB cables and coil those up. There's good compartmentalization on that front pocket.
Is it time?
Let's see on the main.
What's the code?
The default code on all luggage is 000. So we're gonna pop open that TSA lock. That's nice and smooth, no complaints there.
Reversed coil zipper. Is it smooth?
Zippers feel very smooth. They are a small gauge zipper, which is something that we see. One of the differences, folks come in and say, why do you have a bag that's $1,000 versus a bag that's $100? The less expensive bags are going to have a very short, very small diameter zipper. The bigger bags are going to have a bigger, beefier zipper. It costs the manufacturers a couple cents, but it really makes a big difference in terms of durability. This one's using a small gauge zipper, not a make it or break it kind of thing, more of an observation.
Okay, that's cool in here.
Yeah, the inside of that bag looks nice.
It is, man. So it's totally nice.
So let's talk to the folks at home. What do you see in there?
I don't know. So it is a 50-50 packing configuration. So you've got a double split here. This camera, double split. Good netting pockets on the top where they should be. What I like, this is interesting. It's similar to another brand called Rimowa, which is very, very expensive. German brand, and this is like that. So these are like little sneaky levers. Look at that, Dave. See, we didn't even take an hour to do that this time. See, and look, they're screwed in here.
That's
cool.
Nice.
So the way that this works, it's kind of like a compression panel. So you pack it in and just go really tight.
So I put in one layer of clothing down here. The pull handle is on the inside of the bag, very similar to a lot of hard side luggage. The liner is not sewn down, so it billows a little bit. That's an aesthetic issue. It does not matter at all as far as packing goes. I do have a little side compartment here. You could put maybe socks or underwear in there, something very small. But you know, that's fine. That's par for the course. That's nothing different than most other manufacturers are doing. Then we're going to take this board here and we're going to put it in there. That's going to kind of compress down a little bit and help separate our luggage. We can put pants on the bottom and then shirts on top or something along those lines. And then what Dustin was just doing here is he's using these compression straps and cinching this down to pack everything down, suck a little bit of air out of it, and get more material in there than we could without. But
see, and then they screwed this. This is big webbing, so it's pretty smart. It lets you put a lot of stuff in here and squish it.
It doesn't. This guy's the one complaint that I'm going to point out here real quick.
Hit it.
Hit it.
See, you can't even do
I
it.
can't even figure. Oh, there we go. Got it. Okay. One quick thing is this board is not removable without breaking it. I'm not seeing. I mean,
like that.
you can. Yeah, I take that back.
But you don't want to.
You
take
can.
that out.
You can get it out
But
if you want to.
This is how you hold your stuff on this side. So if you didn't have these and you just had everything flopping around, I mean, you could throw a cube in there.
Yep.
Whatever. Keep it in there. Don't remove it. Or whatever.
It can be removed.
If
I
it's
was
yours,
worried that it was
I'm
not.
gonna leave mine in there. I think.
Fair enough.
No, I might remove it now.
Now that you're thinking about removing it.
Yeah,
Okay. Let's see what we got on that side.
So again, look. Now here's the fake out. Check it out. So we have this is okay. It looks like you're gonna have all this space, but lo and behold,
It's not as deep on that side because that's the side that has that exterior pocket. That exterior pocket takes up some of the room on the inside. Again, that's not a knock against this bag. That's just kind of a simple fact.
there is a
I'm fine
version
with that.
of this, Dave, that has no pocket. So,
Okay.
So I think it's a little bit less expensive as well. This is the pocketed version. So we
Okay.
don't have a pocket. So I don't know, man. I think it's not. I mean, golly, it's got a good shell. What do you think of the shell here?
The shell is very fine. This bag reminds me an awful lot of a bag that we do carry. There are a couple subtle differences. One thing that I will say is when I was kind of playing around with the wheels, I was not super impressed with those wheels. Those are a fairly small diameter wheel, which again, not a huge knock against it.
Dave, here's your famous test. You know, will it go off the edge? I mean, it's going.
Barely. I think where he's going with that is these don't really have, they don't seem like they have a bearing in them that's really, really smooth. These feel very plasticky to me. They don't feel super sturdy. They don't feel super weak. I'm not going that route. But like when I spin this wheel, it stops after 2 rotations. We have a lot of wheels that we sell that you spin it and that thing's gonna keep on going.
Yeah, so this is again, I mean, that is definitely one of the things that, you know, coming into a store, you know, checking product, you know, you can tell the difference for sure. This is $295. I mean, the case that you're talking about is
$180 for the one without the pocket, and I think it's $250 with the pocket.
And that's a very nice wheel. So again, you know, it's great, I guess, if you live in a place that you can
that you don't have a local luggage shop.
But we have the Levers.com.
We have Levers.com. We're local everywhere now.
I know, man. So I don't know. I like it. I wanted to really not like it, but it's okay.
Yeah. I would give it, like, there is nothing about this bag that I look at and say you're out of your mind if you buy this bag. It is a total piece of junk. Absolutely not. This is a very reasonably decent bag. Is it my favorite bag in this price point? Probably not. It's not wowing me. But I'm not gonna say that it's terrible by any stretch.
How about this, Dave, though? What if I said that to you as a friend, you know, I've got, you know, $295 I've worked hard for, I want to go on a trip. Do you think this is the best place to put your money?
I'd have a hard time giving you my wholehearted recommendation on it, just because I think there are a couple other options out there that are very, very similar. They're going to be a little bit less money. Those wheels, that's one that I look at three things when I look at a bag, because three things fail on every bag: the wheels, the pull handle, and the zipper. So literally the pull handle, I'm not wild about having the trigger on the bottom of it. I'm not wild about the aesthetics on it. The wheels, that's my single biggest on this one that I don't like. And then the zipper is par for the course. The zipper is going to be the same type of zipper as what the bag that we sell is going to have. So I'm not dinging it on that. A more expensive bag is going to have a better zipper, but at $300, I don't expect a good zipper. I expect a little bit more from the wheels, and I expect a little bit more from that pull handle, because those are the places that fail most commonly on suitcases. The bag is fine.
Dave, I'm gonna just chime in with my closing thoughts, and I kind of put you on the spot there, but I totally concur. I mean, if I had $300, I mean, I think a Spectra from Victorinox is in that category. I think you could get a carry-on from Eagle Creek. I think a Travel Pro Platinum is very close.
It's a little bit more expensive, but I think it's a lot nicer bag.
Man, oh man. So
a Travel Pro Crew.
You know, absolutely. And then, you know, again, Dave, you called this out. How many times do you accidentally pick up your bag with a pull handle, and then, man, that could get wobbly when this is full. So, again, I mean, here it is, the Monos. We'll use it till it breaks.
Yep.
And then I don't know what to do with it because it didn't come with no paperwork. But we'll find out. What do you think?
Yeah.
Like,
I think that's pretty much what I think we've beaten this horse into the ground.
Yeah, I mean,
and so,
you know,
if you enjoy the content that you see, you enjoy us doing reviews of even things that we don't necessarily sell here, please like and subscribe to our channel. Tune in. We'll have, I get to hold on to it.
You can take it to Vegas.
I can take it to Vegas. We're going to be out in the Vegas trade show here in a couple of weeks. Jeez, that's a month and a half away.
We've got a trade-in sale coming up. We've got good partners we're working with that. Why don't you even just say it? I don't know when this will get produced.
Okay. We'll be producing this at some point for the month of February. If you are here in the New Mexico area, or if you're flying into sunny New Mexico, the lovely Sunport that we have, stop by and see us. We have a luggage trade-in sale for the entire month of February. Pop on in. We'll get you, bring your old bag in, trade it out, and we'll get you something new and awesome.
Sounds great.
So like and subscribe. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.